folks. I have updates for dual credit English. Because there are a lot of things going on as some classes end and new classes begin, and other classes are in something of a holding pattern while we figure some things out, either administratively here or with the college. Because of that, and because of grades being due today, we will not have Zooms. I will be available via Zoom in our regular classroom, Bentley Cats 209, if you need to meet with me. But most of you are either waiting for something to happen, and I am too, or you already have your assignment for this week, which applies to AP Lang, which is working on stream of consciousness and has a little paper due this weekend, a short one. So let me tell you kind of what's going on, or at least what I know about. In AP Language, you will not receive grades this weekend. And I have talked to many of you about this, but AP Language and Composition is a year-long course. So your grades right now are in-progress grades, at least that's the way I understand it. So they cannot be posted, because then this grade would go to your transcript. We will, of course you can see what you've got currently, but you shouldn't receive anything on your transcript for this semester. And like I said, we've talked about this in class and with you individually and things like that. But if you have questions about why it's not appearing on your report card, that would be the reason, because your May grade is retroactive. So, this is a technical issue with the way the course is set up in Infinite Campus, and we're working on the problem. Admin's working on the problem. It's just not quite fixed yet. But we are transitioning into the writing portion of the course, or the writing only portion of the course. You've done a lot of writing so far, but it's been in connection with literature. We are moving into the English 101 portion of the course, which means you need a textbook, which, because this is a college class, you are responsible for yourself. They are available used. You can rent them from places like Amazon, or you can buy a bright, shiny new textbook. I will warn you, if you do that, they're like $75, but there are a lot of much more inexpensive options that I would encourage you to look into. And if for some reason that's just not an option for you, let me know and I will see what I can work out with the library here. But your textbook for next semester is Steps to Writing Well with additional readings. It is the 10th edition, and it is by Gene Wyrick. The publishing company is Cengage Learning. Now, the English 101 seniors just finished up using this book and may have it and would like to sell it to you used. That may be a good, inexpensive option for you to consider. But you will need to have this book in order to continue with the course. So, like I said, if that's prohibitive for you, let me know and we'll see what we can do. Dropped my notes. She almost got seen on the floor, but that'd have been fun. If you just finished up English 101, in other words, if you're somebody looking to unload this textbook, then you are moving into English 102. That's my first period and fourth period. This is your textbook for English 102. Looks like this. It's got skyscrapers on the front. It is called Perspectives on Contemporary Issues, Reading Across the Disciplines. It is the 8th edition, and it is by Catherine Ann Ackley. This is also a Cengage textbook. This one is cheaper, but it is still available used. The second period 102 seniors had to get this book for their class, and some of them may be looking to unload it, so that may be a less expensive option for you too. These are also available places like Amazon as rental books. And if you're in English 101, your grades in Infinite Campus have already been posted. English 102 students, those just now coming out of English 102, if you were unable to make our Google Meet yesterday, let me catch you up. If you do nothing and you passed English 102, you will be placed in English 161. It is dual credit. Yes, I will be teaching it, sorry. It is Introduction to College Literature. This course transfers to most universities as a humanities credit. It will transfer as an English credit if you were going to be, say, an English major. But at most universities, you do have to have something in the humanities, and you'll have options there. You could take music appreciation, you could take theater appreciation, or you can take an introductory literature course. This course fulfills that requirement at all of the state schools, at Southeast Community College, and at most other universities, which will require you to have some sort of humanities credit. That's what this is for. It is a literature course for non-majors. It is English 161. So if you are have been in my second period 102 class and you do nothing, you will be rolled directly into English 161. We also have a certain amount of content freedom there. The skills that are taught are, that the curriculum comes from the skills that are taught. So I have some leeway in what you actually read in order to learn those skills. I have some ideas of my own. It doesn't need to be college level reading, although I will tell you right now, when I teach irony, I start with the monster at the end of this book. So we'll have a little golden book in the mix, but most of what you'll be reading obviously will be college level literature. And it needs to be accessible to everybody in the class. But if you have a strong interest in something that you want to read before you get to college, either because you've heard people talk about it, or you think it's something that you're really going to need for college, or it's in a genre that you particularly like, let me know. Obviously, I can't accommodate all of those requests, but I would like us to use this freedom to read things that people are interested in. So let me know if you have some kind of special request. I'll accommodate as many as I reasonably can. If you have not been added to Google Classrooms, that's true for 161. That Google Classroom is not created because we just found out day before yesterday that it was even going to be a possibility. The same is true if you're moving on from 101 to 102, so on and so forth. The AP Lang and Composition course will not, because those grades carry over for all 4 quarters, we will not have a new Google Classroom. So if you have friends who have recently added these classes, like right now, new students starting English 102 are in Infinite Campus in the wrong period. I mean, there are all sorts of little administrative issues that have to be dealt with because it's unusual for people to be completely changing a core content class in the middle of the year like this, especially without the Christmas break to adjust in. We're going from the semester ended on Monday, technically started the next day. There's no way we can make those adjustments that fast. I'm hoping to have that remedied by Monday. So I've been answering emails from students in that situation, but if any of those students are your friends, please let them know. And of course, this is a public video on YouTube, so you could share this video with them if you were nice enough and so inclined. If you need to get in touch with me, you can email me. I'll be in Google Meets off and on as much as I can. Other than that, I'll be working on 102 grades, which will be posted probably today, but definitely this weekend. Reach out to me if you need any help. You know where I am if you need me. And hopefully we'll be back on track very early next week, hopefully Monday. Have a good weekend. Take care. I'll see you later.